Okay, good day, grade 8. So we're going to do about disasters in the environment. So first we're going to look at land pollution, okay? And we're going to look at pollution, and we'll go through each type of pollution uh, one by one. So land pollution, okay? The deterioration of the Earth's land surfaces, okay? Human actions may have also caused larval area lands to lose their ability to support life and ecosystems. There's other names for this: soil pollution, soil contamination, physical pollution. What causes this type of pollution? Okay, read through the worksheet titled "Land Pollution." Okay, and have your highlighter read it. Okay, this is the worksheet I'm talking about. Go through those main points because they will help. The type, as I've kind of summarized it, what causes this type of pollution? It's farming, pesticides, so they might run off into the water. Okay, we've done this previously. Domestic waste from our homes is dumped and slowly kind of seeps into the soil. Chemicals, okay? And the soil landfill is an example, okay? Even the simple littering can build as it erodes and as it corrodes into the soil and the chemicals, even like a can of Coke or something like that. Uh, Domestic, yep, so waste from our homes. Over time. Okay, industry, so like mining, chemicals and waste products from factories. As I said, mining, but this is like leaving a large scar in the landscape. Nothing can grow in this area because of what's happened here. Uh, Chemicals, waste products, okay? They're the examples there. What are the effects, okay? Let's read through that land pollution, highlight the effects, okay? So I've summarized them. Vegetation that provided for to provides vegetation that provided food and shelter to animals dies. Okay, so whatever lived in those trees doesn't survive anymore. Damage to wildlife, poisonous pesticides can also cause human health issues. Okay, there's certain examples. There was one recently in India due to the pollution from a local factory. Okay, impacting the water supply. Um, Okay. Solutions, educating people feeling like they understand what the impacts are so they do it things less often. Stricter rules, uh, encouraging people to sort their trash, okay, so to be able to recycle, laws to reduce or stop packaging, such as the one that came into force in the Bahamas this year, and reduction in the use of pesticides. Okay, now we're going to look at a case study of where pollution has had massive impacts. Okay, it's Dharavi slum. Now there are loads of videos on YouTube about that. Where if you're interested, you can find out more about this. It's a world famous slum found in the city of Mumbai. Okay, slum is where extremely poor people live in little shacks with little or no services, etc. Okay, so let's look at this case study. So as you can see, their houses are kind of you've made kind of self-made using the materials that they can find. Very compact, little space between anything. They've used every bit of the floor that they can there. Goes up the slopes as well. Now, if there was as they get cyclones in this area. Now, if this was to be hit here, it would have devastating impacts because these houses are probably not built the most secure and sturdy way, and the materials. Okay, so people are moving to the cities. Many people living there, but however, the people create waste. Okay, and the city is not designed to be able to handle this. Okay, and this leads to issues such as this sort of uh, disaster of waste. So the problem, so there might be that there's health issues involved, no sewage system, human waste, diseases such as cholera. Mumbai is a huge hit city. It's also one of the richest city in the areas, but people are maybe the wealth is not spread, okay, and there's chemical waste being spread over the land from other industry as well. Uh, there are ideas of the solutions that have been made. So maybe to help build new housing as replacement housing, to have their own recycling ways. So there's many people who work in Dharavi who are recycling a lot of the waste. Read through that, complete these questions. This is a non-assessed piece, and upload for June the 2nd, 3 p.m. Okay, water pollution. kind of links with the land pollution we've shown before. Contamination of water. Pollutants are released directly or indirectly. Okay, so you can see the impacts. Causes sewage, chemical fertilizers, industry, marine dumping, fossil fuels. Okay, effects very dangerous upon many diseases. Can So it's a cause algae to bloom and grow unnaturally fast rate. So it just messes up the ecosystem there. Okay. Marine dumping impacts places like even the Bahamas. Nitrogen, so fossil fuels, so the acid rain, and goes up in the cloud, creating acid rain as that acid lands on plants and into the water supply. It has impacts that are negative to the area. Okay, and this is a big issue in big cities. So you've got the worksheets for you to go through, and we've got the Daravi non-assessed activity. If you have any questions, please email me. Many thanks.